Three.
Hi, this is Todd McCormick, MA, member of Mensa, the National IT Society, and I'm being interviewed today by Marco, who is going to ask me questions about what I'm going to redefine as how you make electronic music and or music in general, and feel good about it as what one might go like not self-centered, but top hit amongst your gut feeling and your friends' feelings and whatnot in this world. So I have lots of Reverb Nation currently, over 150 songs that I've composed, mostly some improv, flamenco stuff on guitar. And Reverb Nation, I was top 40th nationally, top 50th globally in jazz about 50 months ago, before the chronic coronavirus 19. And as I was up there for a while, and then I crashed down, and I'm coming back up a little bit. But a couple of times I've hit the top 40 and 50s. Currently, I'm still like in my regional number one, and but it's jazz as well. And I think this question, like, I'm not sure if I'm really under the same dictionary of top hit, because to me, like, the top hit is like when I play it, it feels good. It's like that's my thing. I was feeling like it feels good. Other people like it. I like it. I might not like it right away, but later on, I might like it. That's happened a lot. Sometimes I think, well, study the masters, that works in art, and I think it works in music just as well. And the people I like to look at, there are a number of them, but like just three people that I used to have been influenced by is the musician Miles Davis and Dave Brubeck too, and there are all kinds of other people, Coltrane, those guys, and I grew up on Art Tatum a little bit, with my mom's likings and things like that, jazz. So like things that I can do that make me feel good sometimes is when I'm studying the masters, I can like duplicate like homologies, see, like similarness of like phrases of like Davis and Brubeck and stuff, but not like trying to rip off anything on the copyright problems or whatever at all. So it takes kind of some, like they call it art, like well-bled paint, it's like playing, like with Davis, and then like also like pop-wise, like Ricky D. Jones, I used to love the little horn. The drum roll was that, and I picked up some phrases from her too, and her, and it's like jazz is kind of a different kind of thing at different times. James Taylor said a nice thing about how it was, and the family album collection was to, and the sheet music got passed around at parties, and we played, it was played that way, and it wasn't like quite the same mindset with borrowing phrases and tunes. There's a joint collection, collective, I should say. So, like, I really define it as something that just sort of feels like it clicks, and the buzzword, maybe a buzzword would be hook, the hook on it, and in improv and jazz, which I do mostly improv, instrumental, at the time, I come around and I find that one phrase that kind of like stands out. A lot of times my emotion, and it just feels good, and I like to rework that, or like play in the fields for a while and see what surfaces up with, and then I try to bring that hook back up and kind of dance along. And court, as I say, like in the publishing world, courting the publishers, like court the hook and play around with it. If it's done, I think it's done with some grace. It's a nice way to consider something that is in that category of feels good to me. on it. That's one thing, is that I've noticed, like, I don't like to manipulate people's ears at all. It's kind of funny to say that, but the sense is that, like, in a range of, can be a different range, like fast and slow, or low and highs. The range is kind of gives you a sense of control. I mean, it does give you control. I mean, if you're just playing bass all the time, who knows what's going up the top is the higher ends. And if you're playing like just quiet all the time, what is the crescendo thing? Where's the thing, the range, all the stuff in between? So you pick up a lot more people's ears, I think, if you play a range around. And it's like for me, like as far as you want to do is the thing, familiarity breeds contempt. So it's like familiarity breeds comfort, sometimes. And also it can bring like a dynamic of conflict too. So the idea is like try to work in some range. And something Marco's piece did was that it played and like you can go like from loud to quiet, and or like there's the hook and get things going. And I was thinking that there's so many different ways to reintroduce the intro. Say greatest hits of but no, I mean like for a good tune, I think it's just there's something that like the hooks, the cats, the thing that you get and say I think we play that phrase. And if you like the improv, if you pick up some phrases somewhere, to me that's a success. And you find some phrases that are like of your own or like modifications of somebody else's, like. Not saying like, I don't know how to phrase it, but, not saying like, I can do better than that, but say like, you're all like lateral, it's all like a lateral jazz movement that, side by side, and things going off in and out of the playing field. And Miles Davis just does a wonderful job of mind sound doing what he does, and he's done, and Santana too, Carlos Santana. It's like, guys, it's a close. It's like he does the commercial thing with the different partitions of it that are not partitions really, but a holistic picture of what's going on, imagery of that, and it comes from all different sources of some kind of energy, just the creative energy. I see it's one person because there's a one person playing, but it's coming from creative energy field that is like game to be pulling down and tapping into. It's like string theory. He's in the astrophysics people. That sort of thing. So going through like in jazz. So for me, it's like if it's feeling good and it's, like I'll put stuff down. I can see some feedback sometimes. Like I'll be feeling like I put stuff in Reverb Nation for a while, say like a week or something. And so like I'll dump a couple of songs in there, like one really strong one. I mean, it's kind of like one I keep going back to is like this F sharp thing, F sharp minor. I mean, F sharp minor. I've always gone for the D and the bass, and it's jazz. It's on a piano, and it's jazz tempo and jazz rhythms. But that chord progression, I actually kind of got that F sharp minor from. Thinking when I first fell in love with folk music as an adult again, it was I was listening. I'm very artist. So this one is the F sharp minor thing was a Jackson Browne thing, and I think it was how they go like Road Rush on My Way listening or something off around that time, and so I would just take a D. Deep and F sharp minor, Steve Sigay without mud, and I work on it there, and sneak up into A with a D bass, or A with an F sharp bass, or D with D major with or D dominant seventh with or major even with an F sharp or G bass, and just playing things like that, and I just. It felt really good. It was like a nice cut from folk, and with the piano, that I could get more away from the chord progression on the guitar, and for me, and play on the piano, the chords that I went and the melodies, phrases that I wanted to get the jazz feel. Just those two chords, just that chord with the underlying deep bass, and it works a lot. And I just thought when I composed, like I would find, like James Taylor had something with like a C natural with a G chord. I learned more and more about. And I started playing on fives. Like, James Taylor was coming out with this really, really, really early stuff. In fact, even like his bootleg album was like back about there in '67, and so I like to turn that stuff into jazz, the jazz, just from a couple ideas, and not to say this goes there, follow precisely like copy, sampling even, but to pull that jazz out of folk, it's American invention, folks in American folk, not jazz, American standard as it feels pitching. America's just fine. It's a business actually in my hometown. It's a manufacturing town. It has American standards as well. The business is, and that's what the music. That's a standard of an expression for music too. So it's kind of neat. I stay at the folk festivals at Kent in Ohio, and they were something I always walk away with something and give help with too. And the idea, American jazz. Sometimes they wouldn't have just American jazz. I think the first place I saw of not like American folk music was like Eastern European, some kind of folk music from like Bulgaria or somewhere. I don't know. I shouldn't know right to pronounce something. But anyway, so like the jazz to me focusing on that is like I think when it's like hitting your heart right, and you walk away feeling healthier of it, or spent or fell into it, or like just like used everything you did or cognitive to bring out your heart, that kind of thing. And you got your heart going, you get your heart at rest by doing some cognitive stuff, and got back to the heart. And that's why it's so good, because to me it's like different instruments have a different physical field, and sometimes some pull out. Like the piano to me is like more of a bigger muscle machine to the instrument to be playing on, and like violin, But I heard that same thing about the muscular thing about music, and that was the music as compared to other active events, activities, use smaller muscles. So to speak, just in a general sense of speaking, and walking uses the quadriceps and things like that. Larger muscles, but the instruments use smaller muscles like your hands and whatnot, and with the mouth and things like that. Aperture, right? So opening, for an instrument, two trombones. So like you got, studying masters. I think if you get lateral side of some masters after studying them for a while, I think that's a success. But or you find your own voice too in the midst of it, and like you can say, okay, these are my buddies in my head, these are my friends, I'm playing laterally, and then I can go off on my own and pull off. That feels refreshing. And I think it's actually harder to play other people's music than to play one's own music. So I don't know. To look for the hook, I think that catch that for if you're like on the vibe, for the vibe of what defines jazz. Sometimes it's like, okay, like right now is in this fury of notes and whatnot. I'm like feeling like this is it. This is, I don't care if someone's saying C minus or A plus plus or B minus, or it's just like this gut feeling is right now going on. This is jazz. This is definitely jazz. Wherever you are, and whatever the thing, I really connect with jazz. And early stuff I want to play is kind of like those like a Shark has saying, so I remember that stuff really when I was younger, really young, and the jazz that I don't. It's like I hardly even heard that my uncle had a jazz band in Columbus, and just like that rhythm of his breath. involved in the military. I can barely remember when I was a kid. That has some kind of thing. Like just my own mind's way thinking about jazz. That to me is an imagery, and it's from imagery. That's comes from some kind of source. Tapping into the source and some kind of communication. Then I think you feel, studying the masters, and then feeling compatriots with the companions with the break good bread. For God's sake, making the companion the masters that you really enjoy and pull out the best in you, in response. I think that's a nice thing, and every once in a while, a tune comes up and just. It takes a while to pull out a song sometimes. I mean, sometimes it's all right there and it comes streaming out of you everywhere. And then other times it's like, it's like you gotta feed the well. And feeding the well is like masters or like new stuff, old stuff. Because you say inventive, creative comes from old stuff in a new way or new stuff in a new way or some combination. And the comfort zone, I think, is. Dancing the Dragon's Back is one thing for comfort zone. I used to rock climb, so I used to love that kind of feel. And I think James Taylor got like an edgy performer, or a nerve performer. While he's on his nerve, while he's playing. It's I think good positive way to hope. Intentions and really the earthiness of. Coming from yourself, and feeding the fire, feeding the well, letting the rain fall long enough as water back in the well. So you can tap it out, and sometimes you want to be saying, "What side of the coin am I on?" I want to be filling the well, state of masters, or time to record something, and pump something out, play for somebody or something. Or just go down and improv for a while. We used to call it first electronic music course. It's called. Musical masturbation, about playing just by yourself all the time, not feeding off each other and that kind of stuff. So, kind of lewd term, but it's meant in a positive way. The thing is, I think when you know it, you'll hear it, and develop that part of your ear too. That's something. Give some attention to that, what you like. So that's where I'm gonna go. Any questions you got on that?
Yes.
Yeah.
How do you go about doing your improvisations?
Well, okay, a couple of different things. When I first started writing, I would get on a jog or something, right? And I'd get some clever, I was distant enough from the critic, and I'd get some phrases that would really say, wow, that's so Brat Pack, man. I gotta say that in the book. And so I'd write in a backpack book. I'd keep my notes on anything, napkins or back of note cards or something. So sometimes I'll be just hear a start of a phrase, and it's I can cut it off. See, I'm going somewhere else with that. It's it's a D. Everybody's got a D on an instrument somewhere. Right? I go find it. A lot of D major, D minor pieces. Promo's got some tape on that. Hearing a phrase or two and then going off, just saying scales, but scales and then go crazy on scales in a sense that it's not even scales anymore. Sometimes somebody thinking basically I've been going back to real rootsy stuff where I used to play folk music. It was rock and roll, rock, acoustic rock. Some play out a lot, and do the coffee shop songs that would have out there. There'd be some kind of chord progression, and it said Sister Golden Hair. I'm thinking it has in C sharp minor, E minor, five half step it's got that G sharp minor, F sharp minor there, and A and E in there, with an E sus, the fourth note there on the E chords before is played. I would just like tear that around, you know, and I try not to sound like them, but that is a really common chord progression. Like that's real mechanical. And then other things are like I just find some really fun chords to play, like some diminished, like 3 or 4 diminished chords in a row, and end up in a minor chord with it. And so I'll do that in different keys sometimes, and most of it's A minor stuff. But so one thing is like find scales and then play scales until you start going off and whoops, you made a mistake. That's what you want right there when you make the mistake, because that's like you go somewhere else instead of where you're going on the mistake. Like if I'm playing like say like a D major scale, and I go to like slide the B flat to a B just to shake things up. Well, what if I stayed? Well, you know, if I got B flat, harmonic 7th, then that D and the B flat, the B flat doesn't have to be slid up. So to a B in B flat so much, like you know, so I'll go to like B, do something in B flat major 7th, and just go from there, and like F, and go F, so F 7, harmonic 7th to play, and a lot of times I'll take like what I'm doing a few years ago, and I'm still doing it. So it's like like taking something from Tarantula, which is like a flamenco guitar. Dang, I know Don Martin played it. I think Don Martin still he's played it. I don't know where, but I got some like phrases from that. And I bury them sometimes, but I mean, I give credit. It's like, you know, after Tarantula or something, because, you know, but that's one way. And then a couple of times I had a cousin she's accomplished, and she had an exchange student from Argentina. Yeah, before the Pope was Argentina, and he gave me some chords from Argentina. I think it was Oceana was a song or something like that. It's very vague on times, but I have it somewhere written down, you know. And so I would just take there were some real cool plays on like an A minor chord with an E and F sharp, and then just slide it whole step up. But it wasn't. It's like a B minor type. It was that three half step apart things, and like boy, try some different. You know, different kind of scales besides minor and majors, or you know, Ocio Magdolius, you know, Lydian, or you know, Oxy, or I'm trying to think, Dorian. Yeah, there's modes. There's modes in it that you have, and then like Gypsy. You know, what was it? The ones violin for dummies or something? Like not to offend everybody. And they had like a gypsy scale, so like I modified my own gypsy scale from them and played it, and that's so rich. Like I haven't tapped into that. And some people talk about an instrument. You know, what I mean, like if I switch instruments besides just like piano to guitar, violin to guitar, solo guitar to violin, it's like if I switch from within guitars, just like a song in each one guitar. You know, it's like there are a few songs in this guitar. I can just tell something it meets you right, and it's like somebody's played a lot of it, but just you get a little touch from where you're playing it, and it's like passing on used guitars, and you know, like there's a song for somebody that's I don't know if it's quite kosher or not, but that's another way. I and like I'll do it on my own. It's like I'll go from a steel string to a classical, and with the idea of classical being like flamenco style or jazz. And I'll go back and forth with that kind of thing, and I can do that sometimes. That works out for picking up new songs out of that, improvising. It's like sometimes the frets are so worn, you know what to say, of course, if I play it. And instrument will pick up. You know, it has a memory. Wood, somehow, you know, as you want to define memory, wood will have some kind of memory, not like a computer maybe, but it does remember. It sounds better in some play. There's all kinds of gadgets now in guitar making. Like they have vibrating units that you bolt to your guitar and let it play for like half a year or something, but it sounds like a seasoned guitar. And like the violin I just finished building, it's like I made it antiquated in the sense that I did that antiquated older than like a brand new spanking brand new guitar or violin, and that just to me, if I would have kept it like straight shellac on top 3 or 4 coats or something, 2 or 3 coats, I would have like maybe not felt as wanting to go out and do a little bit of folk, like Yiddish folkry, klezmer or something. I heard klezmer is on the way up, although it's not a large crowd, it's on the increase. But, so there are things like that, jazz too, jazz, it's like I'm waiting to get some, and klezmer itself playing along with somebody. And here's a trick I do too, is like I'll just connect my one side of my stereo and then play in the other side, not what they played, but something, I try to come up with my own like bass line or something like that. And my computer tech guy said, we only got one side of the stereo, you only got the left side or right side here. And it's like, well, yeah. I said, what are you doing? Well, I compose. What do you mean? He said, I like to think what I would think of, with that compared to that. So, like, when I got the exercise tab, I lay the top treble line down backwards. I'll play my own bass line down just from playing off my own treble. The thing is, you got to come up with your own treble. You can't copyright off of somebody else's, whole treble, thing. So, that's kind of like, those are some tricks I use. So those are some things I do. And dry out time, immersion and then and a dry spell, too, and that can give you or shake up something. Listen to different music. It's like odd, not say odd, something like off the beaten path. That they're using like old stuff for new, but it's like new to you. So. But yeah, there's spanking around brand new scales out there. Jump on some scales and then let yourself loose on the scales, and or lay down some chord progressions that you like. You mind with an F sharp bass too. Just keep in mind. It's like try to play the G bass for a D or F sharp on the F sharp minor, like or D below that, and you just come up with different things you like. The stuff is like, it's like I borrow from James Taylor chords, not progressions, chords, like that A bass in a G or C in a G chord, or like there's a D, like a drop D or something in an A chord. I shake it up so much, it's just the bare skeleton of what those chords are, and then the rhythms and things and phrases could be completely different. Just, developing what you love, see and hear. So I'll pass there. The next person. Anything else on that?
Well, you basically covered all the bases.
Really? Okay. Well, I was a little off guard. The creativity is a big, rich field. Thanks very much. You introduced it. I'm not sales pitching, but you can find me on my website if you want to ask questions. For you, I'm not trying to make any money from anything. Although I am working on a couple of manuscripts. I don't like music and music composition. But, anyway, that's wonderful. Like Marco, I know you do probably similar things, right? I mean.
Similar.
Similar, yeah. It's not. I don't claim to call it top hit, but the social tune that you're making up on your own, the ones that you gotta feel for it, and other people like it. You can't control other people. The demographics are things, and I wouldn't want to say, I can control you so you like my song. That's not the game, but for me. But I do like to find things that people feel better listening to. And I tend to be either make like you're saying, I can't pass up saying, it's not saying this. Like saying, oh, got there. No, what do you got there saying? Don't, what play a song that makes people feel bad, But, it's like, for me, I was like, when I was composing, I was like, find a song that would make people have a distribution of sound that would, stimulate their intellect and the mood in a good way. like just, I mean, he has hits out there and a half. Didn't make a lot of millions on it, unfortunately. And, in the blues realm, and that's a catch. To me, it goes for, I had a Baptist great grandmother that raised me some and looked after me. Boy, that's sometimes it's there. Sometimes it's like a soul that's done by ink. Hop that cosmic ride next to it sometimes. Anyway, yeah. Well, thank you very much for listening and recording this, so it's available to people who help to increase their music world. Anything else? We're called it 1, 2, 3 over and out.
Yes, it's perfect.
Beta Charlie.
It's perfect.
What's that? Oh.
Perfect.
Perfect? Excellent. Okay. Well and good. Progress from ground zero. In good ways. Hopefully it's just, a lot of people have, died in the world of music. It's been so wow, just to think that hopefully the creative energy is still floating around